What's going on, guys? And who's ready for some more tech news? Since the metaverse is becoming more of a buzz everywhere, Apple got a lot more serious about their VR headset. The Apple leaker Main Chain Ku says that Apple will launch the device with two processors in the fourth quarter of 2022. There will be a lower end chip to handle sensor data and another one with the same level of computing power as the M1. He says to expect a headset with 4K OLED displays for each eye made by Sony and the ability to operate untethered from an iPhone or Mac. If this leak is true that one of the processors are just as fast and powerful as the M1, then I can't even begin to imagine where the price tag would be at. I know it's Apple, so it's definitely going to be a pretty penny, and I would assume probably around the $1,000 mark. But another leak you might have heard about was the Intel gaming graphics card, and I wouldn't get too excited about this one. There have been some leaked benchmark OpenCL tests showing an ARC GPU with 512 compute units scoring around 69,000 points, while the 6900 XT scores around 150,000. These tests might not be using the clock speed or drivers it will use at launch, so don't panic either yet. All we can do is hope for the best, right? Then also, Apple's M1 Max is probably the best consumer ARM processor out there. Well, that could change soon. XDA developers report that the only reason we have only seen Windows on ARM devices powered by Qualcomm processors is because of an exclusivity deal between Windows and Qualcomm, which this deal is about to expire soon though, meaning MediaTek or anyone else will be able to make processors for devices with ARM. It also could mean that Windows could be installed directly on an M1 Max with Boot Camp, which most of the time ran faster than virtualizing Windows. Don't get too excited about this yet either, because Apple has to be willing to support this. And then another thing to not be excited about is that the chip shortage just keeps getting worse and worse. I feel like every tech video, I think it might be getting better, but then later on the next week, there's something going on where it might be getting worse than it already is. Now there's rumors claiming that AMD has informed board partners that they are going to start increasing GPU prices by about 10%, which isn't the best news when the GPU prices are about double what they typically are. Then there also is a report out of Taiwan that claims that AMD and Qualcomm will be shifting their chip manufacturing from TSMC to Samsung, because TSMC prioritizes Apple orders mainly because of Apple paying more. No surprise there, Apple is all about their money. I mean, I might be an Apple person, but come on guys, not everything is about money. Then also, you might have thought that the Pixel 6 was a great phone and been wondering, what about the Pixel 6a? There have been some leaks from 91 Mobiles saying the cheaper phone will support a smaller camera bar, no headphone jack, and no back-mounted fingerprint scanner. Come on Google, is there anything to get excited about for this phone? Then both Verizon and AT&T have agreed to minimize energy coming from their 5G base station of a period of 6 months, after the Federal Aviation Administration raised some concerns saying that 5G could cause some interference with aircraft electronics and your brain. And Apple's app tracking transparency feature has left some Android users jealous. You might even be one of them. But the company DuckDuckGo is bringing something very similar to Android. The company's app tracking protection feature is rolling out a beta version of its privacy browser app, and it will block trackers it identifies on the other apps, which DuckDuckGo says 96% of the most popular free apps have trackers that send data to companies like Facebook or Google. I mean, with the technology these days, what do you expect? I mean, we have no privacy anymore. No matter how much you think you have privacy, you don't really. But anyways, that's it for today's tech news video. I really hope you guys liked this video. If you do, hit that huge thumbs up button, get subscribed down below, Also, turn on that bell notification icon so you can see the next tech news upload. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.